Well, we are going to guess that many of you have kept that credit card pretty busy as you're wrapping up all of your holiday purchases. And now it's time to think about wrapping up 2023 financially strong. Mike Giordano is here with Williams Wealth Management, Mike on the money. And Mike, you say now is a good time to take a look at your credit rating. Why?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we often talk a lot about investments, and investments is like the real exciting part of personal finance. But we live in a credit-driven economy, and it's so vital to have good credit to really, make your financial goals come true. So if you're trying to buy a house, you need good credit to get a mortgage. Same thing with buying a car. If you want to go buy a business or start a business, really important to have good credit to have the money to start that company.
So that's why it's essential for everybody?
Yeah, I mean,
even renters, they check your credit rating.
Big purchases sometimes are really hard to have the money sitting in your bank account ready to go buy them, especially a home. So it's really helpful if the bank will pay for 80% of that home up front, and then you pay them back. But you got to have enough of a credit score in order for the bank to say, yes, we trust giving you that money.
Okay, so right now, kind of looking at the end of the year, this is a good time to just dip in there and figure it out. What do we do to check that credit rating?
Yeah, you want to go look at your credit score, and you can find this from a number of different places. Your bank may have it online. You may be able to get it through other personal financial websites. Your credit card statements, they may have your credit score on it. Go take a detailed look at your credit score, all the different components, because you might find out there's some credit cards in there that you didn't even know you still have. I mean, I had one I just looked at last night, and I found out that I had one that was like fraudulently in there. I thought I took care of it a month and a half ago. It's still on the report. So I need to go look at this. And we just live in a society where sometimes it's so quick that you're opening up a charge card, you're opening up a credit card. And so it's really important that you make sure that everything's on there properly. And then you start looking at some of the more detailed things like, am I making my payments on time? Do I have any derogatory remarks from the credit card companies or whatnot?
And some of those things might be disputable. Or like you said, you took care of that fraudulent thing, but it didn't go away.
Absolutely. And then you have things where, it's so mindless that you can open up credit cards that you didn't even realize that you opened up. But I know when I was in college and we had 2 feet of snow, if a credit card company gave me, a beach blanket, I was opening up a credit card just simply for those warm feelings.
Right, or the airlines when they come down the aisle and say, well, we'll give you a little discount on your next flight. It's there and you don't. So, okay, what are, we all, incurring debt is not necessarily a bad thing, but what is that sustainable level of debt? How do we measure how much debt do I have that's okay for me to have?
It's going to be a little bit different for every person, but generally speaking, you want to keep your debt to about 1/3 of your overall income. So if you have to make $10,000 a month, you want to keep your debt payments every month to no more than $3,300. And so that means that the payments you're making for your mortgages, your cars, what you have to pay for the credit cards, your minimum payments on the credit card companies, put all that stuff together and make sure that doesn't add up to more than 1/3, because that's what you can typically, allow yourself to have without getting yourself into trouble. But the key things here, the most important things, there's a lot of things that go into your credit score that affect it, but the absolute most critical ones is paying your bills on time, right? If you're going to lend somebody money, you're going to lend it to somebody that you know is going to give you the money back on a timely basis.
That's wonderful. Just paying attention to that date.
Yes.
Merry Christmas, Mike Giordano.
I'm not one of those that blew my credit card, though, this month.
Yeah, no, this month we won't be throwing shame on that one. We'll visit with that. Congratulations on your new family member. We need to see a new family Christmas picture next time you're back.
Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you.
We'll be right back.